All right, good afternoon, welcome back to the channel. It is an absolutely beautiful day here, about 80 degrees. But anyhow, one of the things I want to cover today is basic disassembly of standard firearms. Here I have a Glock 19. It's chambered in 9mm. I'm going to show you how to disassemble it. The other one is a standard 5.56 M4 AR type rifle. These weapons have been cleared and are empty. There are no rounds in them. So let's get started. Doing this video for a friend and some other friends that are getting into the firearms, and a lot of videos out there for disassembly. I'm going to try to show you the easiest and simplest way to do so. So anyhow, anytime you're messing with any type of firearms, safety is of utmost importance. You always want to make sure that those weapons are clear and there are no rounds chambered in either type of the weapon. So on the first weapon we're going to look at is the Glock 19, chambered in 9mm. Very simple basic gun. I use this for a standard carry type pistol unless I'm on my motorcycle, and I use a little subcompact. But anyhow, it is empty, no rounds chambered. To disassemble this type of weapon, it's very simple. A lot of pistols, they're going to be different from this type model, but for disassembly on a Glock 19, it's really simple, and I'm going to show you how to do it. On the sides of each part of the slide on the lower receiver, there's two little nubs that stick out, one on this side, one over here on this side. And the trick to this is you actually have to grab the pistol like this, and what you're going to do is you're going to pull down on that little tab right here on both sides after you've pulled the receiver back a little bit, and you're going to hear it click. So let me do this right here. Hear that little bit of a click? Pull those two little tabs down. You should be able to take the slide right off of the weapon. Now you've got the lower receiver and trigger assembly that you can actually go in here and clean and apply oil to those parts right there. And here you have your upper slide. Now, as far as taking the gun the rest of the way apart for cleaning, you're going to push back on this little rod back here. You're going to remove the spring, then you can extract the barrel. For the novice gun owners, do not take this rear plate off and try to clean the firing pin. For your basic cleaning, you're going to be cleaning up in here. That's your firing pin that you can see sticking out right there. Cleaning and lubricating this lower slide. As far as reassembly, you're going to take your barrel, you're going to put it back in here. You're going to take your spring, and with your thumb, you're going to press that spring back and locate it on the actual barrel and the weapon. As far as reassembly, you're going to line up. You've got some slides right here and some grooves in the upper slide. You're going to actually line those up on this part, and you're going to slide all the way back, grab it, give it a good tug, take it, cock it back, click it, and you know it's reassembled correctly. All right, so that's that for the Glock 19. All right, this M4 I built right at about make it 5.5 years ago. I built it for my son when he got out of boot camp for the Air Force. It is manufactured by Palmetto State. It's got a little drop down handle here, and it's also got a little red dot optic on the weapon. Anyhow, this one here has been cleared, and there's no rounds chambered on it. As far as disassembly on the M4 style, or most of your AR platforms, you're going to separate the upper receiver from the lower receiver. And on the M4, or on most of your standard AR platforms, there's a pin here, and then there's a pin back here. Sometimes these are really stiff. To separate this, what you'll need to do is actually press on that pin. Sometimes they're stiff. Press on that pin, and if you don't have anything to press on it really good with, you can use something to pry a little bit on the backside. You can pull that pin out. But once you pull that pin out, the upper receiver will separate that far. Then you can press on this pin here, and this pin is located here on the backside. It's poked out a little bit right now. You can take that pin and pull it out. Oops. And then you can remove it. That's basically what you got to do to disassemble on it. Areas to look for when you're cleaning is, of course, back here at the hammer and trigger assembly. This gun has got the forward assist lever on it, which is an add-on, and you can clean back here at the buffer spring that goes back in the stock. Anyhow, as far as disassembly on this, to take it a little bit further, you can pull back on your retractor rod just like this right here. Pull it back so far it'll stop, and then you can pull your firing pin out, and your retracting rod will also come out too. As far as disassembly on the bolt carrier, I would not go into too much detail trying to take this apart. Cleaning's the big thing. Cleaning around your fire pin area, cleaning and oiling the grooves on this. Inside here, as far as the bore and stuff, you're actually going to be cleaning inside of here, oiling it, making sure the tip on the gas tube and the tip down inside the rifle that feeds back to the gas tube and the bolt, make sure that that is good and clean. As far as assembly, real quick, you'll take your retractor rod. Once you get that down in there, you can take your bolt, place it down inside the groove in there, slide your bolt carrier group forward, it'll click and lock in. To place your lower assembly and your upper assembly back together, you'll get the front pin in here, line up these two. This one's really tight because it's not been apart much and not been shot much. And you'll press that pin in there. After you get her lined up, it'll click in. You can drop back the upper assembly, press that pin there, press it all the way through, grab the rifle, cock it, everything goes together good. This one here's got a dust cover on it, and the forward assist lever. But anyhow, just a quick video on the safe way to disassemble a Glock 9mm and a standard AR platform. Anyhow, hope this is instructional for you. You guys have a good day.